So first gun we're going to shoot today is my Ruger LCP. I've had this gun for right around 7 years. I gave $200 for it when I bought it, and that was a deal on Sportsman's Guide. Whenever I've seen it recently, it's been right around that 300 mark. This is the LCP1. This gun is 6+1 capacity. You can get a 7-round mag. You can also get 10-round mags for the range, which I don't know where those are. I have them, but I can't find them. So obviously, got an empty chamber here. Custom LCP case that I picked up for fairly cheap, and we'll go ahead and put a mag in it and see if it shoots here. So got that there, and I just pointed a gun at him because it's really easy to do with one of these. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put our ears on and shoot. Well, we're going to shoot 25 out of this one and 25 out of the next gun, and then we'll kind of compare the two because 380 is so freaking expensive. So this fits nicely in my pocket, and we'll go ahead and shoot. Also, this does not have a lockback action on the last shot. So that's the Ruger LCP in about 13 shots. We'll go ahead and shoot 12 more, and we'll put up a paper target for that one. But yeah, this gun's great for concealability. Actually, I carried it as early as last night. My wife and I went out for the night. I was in a pair of shorts, and this gun's perfect for that. Fit greatly in the pocket, and put it on and got to shoot it. It was, or didn't get to shoot. Whoa. Did not shoot it. But it was something that wasn't bogging down my pants, wasn't affecting my clothes in any way. Nobody could tell I was carrying a handgun. So it's the ultimate in portability. What I will say with this gun, you do sacrifice recoil for the size. It hurts a lot to shoot, I'll be honest. This little 380 round, it feels like you're shooting like a 40 or a 45 out of you know, a normal size gun, and it's a polymer gun. But the trade-off is this gun is ultra light. This is about, I can't remember, I think it's less than 8 ounces or 8 ounces with a full mag in it, so super duper light. And we'll go ahead, there's not a round in the chamber right now, so we'll just put that back in our pocket for a second here. Back on. Actually, while we're at it, we'll put on some eye protection because we didn't do that the first time. Don't make a mistake. All right, here we go. Total miss. Low. Total miss. Still low. That's 6, and then we got our last 6 here. We're going to move up just a bit, try to knock out that center, and then we'll try to put a few on the metal target off to the right too. That's as close as that's going to get to the middle. And on the ground. All right, so that is the Ruger LCP that's now going to need some additional cleaning. All in all, like I said, it's a good gun for the price, or it's a good gun for carryability. There's tons of stuff out there for this, tons of aftermarket items. I've never had any issues with this gun and malfunctions. I've owned this gun for 7 years. I've probably put about 1,000 to 2,000 rounds through it, which in that amount of time, I understand that's not a lot of shooting, but it's also one of those things where in the last year, I've rarely shot this gun because the ammo has been so hard to come by. Many people will talk about the 380 round and its anemic qualities. Next week, I'm going to have a video on ballistics, and we'll talk about that. I think I found an answer for the 380 round, and it's not critical defense. It's not federal ammo. It's something kind of cool. So we'll get to shoot that next week. We're gonna mix some ballistics gel and run some new 380 ammo through that. That when I carry this, I carry it now, and my wife carries it with the G42. Oh, I just revealed the next gun. So anyways, up next I've got the Glock G42. So stick around. We're gonna go right into shooting. There we go. All right. Next we've got the Glock G42 or Glock 42. This is also chambered in 380 ACP. This gun, this is my first Glock and only Glock for right now, but I will be definitely purchasing more in the future. So a few things about this gun. I want to briefly, or I'll actually talk about at the end of the video, or this portion of the video is the GSSF Foundation. But this gun, absolutely amazingly accurate. It takes care, or it mitigates recoil very well the way that the gun is built, and it is just a little bit heavier and a little bit bigger than the LCP. This is not a gun that I necessarily can pocket carry, but it's great for my wife for purse carry. This is something I can also wear on the hip and conceal it that way as well. It's a Glock. That's the best way I can put it. Incredibly reliable. Shoots very accurately. And we'll talk about the price at the end when I talk about the GSSF Foundation. So yeah, we'll go ahead and open the chamber up and show you that we didn't have it loaded while we were talking. Go ahead and drop a mag and put the next bullet in. So that, oh, and capacity of this gun is also 6+1, just like the LCP. This is just a general holster that I have for this from Allen. If I were going to everyday carry this, I would definitely carry it inside the waistband. But since we're out on the range, I'm out on my property, I don't have anybody to worry about, so I'm just going to go ahead and have some fun. And I totally forgot to paste up those holes. So let's do that really quick, and then we can shoot. Alright, so we're going to go for the middle target first. Dead on, and we're going to go for the paper. Dead on. Other gong here. There we go. Other gong. Hit. Center target. Alright. Also, forgot to mention, this does lock back on the last round. Woo. Drop our mag in. I don't need G380 case. Leave it over here? Yes, it did. Yeah, folks, when you're going to practice shooting, make sure you have an extra mag and it's actually around you. Dang. All right, so we're going to go for the paper again. Middle, round target. All right. Oh, wait, we got one more. Paper. There we go. Wait, we got another one? Woo! This thing just keeps on giving. So, incredibly accurate. Let me show you that grouping real quick. So the grouping here for this one is just so much better. Yeah, we were making those targets dance. Let's kick that back on. All right, so we'll load up our last 2 mags of 380 that we have. Guess I can take off my head protection in between these, so I'm not like screaming. And the other thing we're going to do here real quick that's going to be a real blast is, if you've noticed, we have those water jugs on the ground. We're going to go ahead and shoot those to see the results of what a 380 can do to that. mag in, mag in the holster, grab the other mag, and let's get back to shooting. You're recording, right? Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go for the shaving cream first. That one was awesome! Alright, next the gallon jug. Ooh. That's 5 shots into the water and it's still just kind of seeping out there. And we got one last mag here. Let's go for the big target. Gong. Other gong. Back at the water. Shaving cream. Man. Whew. And that's it. So, that is the Glock G42, Glock 42, however you want to call it. Absolutely one of the most reliable handguns on the planet. Just a great, great gun. So let me talk about the price on this. If you just walk into a sports store, just your regular sports store, this gun's right around $450, maybe sometimes as high as $500, depending on what they're wanting to price. We got this gun for $340 about a month, 2 months ago, through the GSSF Foundation. I don't have any of their stuff. I normally have their patch or something. But the deal with the GSSF Foundation is you pay for the membership. It gets you into Glock shooting sports competitions and things like that. And for the cost of, depending on what you pay per year, I think ours, we paid $60 for a 2-year membership, and we receive a coupon every year for the, or we receive a coupon the next 2 years. What that does for you then is it gives you the cost of a discounted Glock. We paid $340 for this gun. It was $110 off of most retail prices, and we couldn't buy the gun actually in the store without that coupon because they had special reserve stock. Look for your local gun stores to see which ones are a GSSF store, and it's an absolutely amazing program, especially to get into the Glock shooting platform, which for 35 years I really was like, you know what, I really don't care about Glock. After owning this and knowing what this entails, now I'm looking into my next gun is definitely going to be a Glock. When that coupon comes in, I'm buying, you know, a 19, a 17, a 43X. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to own a Glock, which is weird to say. I feel like, you know, Sig up there is, you know, really staring at me. But anyways, this is the Glock G42, and yeah. And comparing the two guns here, the 380s, between the Glock and the LCP, it's all about, you know, what are you willing to spend and what are you willing to compromise, okay? For this gun, it is around $300. Buying this at sticker price, it's $450. When you get the coupon involved, you know, it costing about $70 more with the cost of the coupon. You're looking at something that's very comparable to this. For me, I have carried this gun for about 7 years, and this gun is something that I don't know if I could replace the compatibility and the portability of this. So this would be a difficult gun for me to carry in my shorts or carry in other places. So I still will carry this gun, and I feel incredibly comfortable with my wife carrying this in a purse carry apparatus. So, I mean, between the two, I'm obviously still going to carry the LCP. I absolutely love the G42, and if I didn't have the carry guns that I currently have, like when it comes to my compacts, I could see myself hip carrying this almost every day, like inside the waistband. So anyways, that's my 380 video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think, and share, please share. Let's get those subscribers up. Let's get it over to 1,000, and let's start to build this community. Anyways, thank you again. I'm James from Gibbs Guns, and I'll see you next time.